Far, far away, up in the mountains, a magic tower stood tall. Rumor had it was protecting some secret blueprints. Where are the tower building plans? Let's see, here... Oh, maybe in this chest. But little did our adventurer know, this tower was protected by a powerful force. What was this? Oh lord, I must leave quickly. The X's! I don't like those, but I've got the plans. With the plans our adventurer just stole, we are now ready to make this build. In this video, we'll be building this magic tower, perfect for your enchanting needs. Without further ado, let's hop to the material you'll need for this tutorial. And here are the foundation measurements for your convenience. Remember to slow down or pause the video as needed. Video chapters are included in the description. Let's start by building our foundation with Deepslate bricks and variants. Follow along and make sure to look at the hotbar to see which blocks we are placing. When constructing this floor, be sure to include a light source underneath it to spawn-proof the area. While not included in the tutorial, you can always add a basement under this build. With the base complete, let's now build the stairs leading to the floor. Let's start with building a 5-block high pillar in each corner for the first wall. Next, leave some space for the windows in the main door as we go. For a worn look, let's add some Deepslate around the walls, like slabs and stairs. Now it's time to make our door. I like to use some trapdoors for a better arch. And we can place our spruce door and some spruce trapdoors behind it. And then light up our door. After, we can use some stained glass for the windows. Let's now raise our wall by adding 3 more blocks on top. We'll be adding some trims and details around the base. For now, let's start with the door. Then, we can build this wooden support around the tower for extra style. Let's hop into spectate mode so you can follow better. Let's put in some lights right away. And for the windows, we'll be using dark oak blocks for the trim. Just one block below the top of our walls, we're gonna start laying the floor for our second level. Next, we will build another wall that's 5 blocks high, leaving space for future windows. You don't have to texture exactly as I do. Feel free to place the diorite and calcite however you like, although this might change the material slightly. At the top of our walls, let's outline with spruce planks around it. Now follow along as we add details and start building a balcony. Basically, we're gonna be using full planks, stairs, trapdoors, and slabs. Some fence gates under the details for extra support. Now we can fill in the floor with spruce planks. Back underneath, we're gonna work on our window trim, using dark oak blocks. Then we can fill in with some mud brick wall and magenta stained glass. We're gonna repeat that design in the back. Back on the floor, we're gonna start working on our balcony, outlining it with some diorite walls first. Then follow along with your calcite. We're gonna place some diagonally like so. Then use iron bars to close up the balcony. We will upgrade the height with these diorite walls by 2. And then place some calcite blocks on top of them. Using the pale wood, we're gonna work on some arches with just a slab and a trapdoor all around. And to close out the balcony, we're gonna use pale trapdoor. And then on top, we will outline it with spruce planks. And then fill in the center. Basically just a square. And once more, using full planks and stairs, we're gonna go around to shape our trim. There's gonna be another balcony on this level. We're gonna use trapdoors and slabs to make the other balcony. Hey folks, just a quick pause on the rebuild. If you're enjoying the magic we're crafting and want even more, consider supporting me on Patreon. You'll get exclusive access to all my schematics and world files to help you bring a bit of this magic into your own worlds. Your support really helps me keep this channel going, so check out the link in the description. Thanks, and now let's get back to building. Right, for this final level, we're going to build the walls that rise 7 blocks high, using our calcite and stripped pale wood. By the way, how do you like this new pale wood? I think it's awesome. Let me know in the comments how you find this one. Once you finish the wall, let's just add some diorite walls around the outside for some extra shape, and then head to the front so we can build our door and windows. Those ones are a simple design. By using temporary blocks, I'm using calcite here, can be anything. Follow along so we can place copper rod underneath. Basically we want the copper rod to have the ball in the bottom. Then you can remove the temporary blocks. Using dark oak trapdoor, we can place them on top so we have a nice railing. Again, using temporary block, we're gonna outline our walls. Around our temporary blocks, we're gonna go around with some spruce planks and spruce stairs. This is the roof outline. Once done, just remove the temporary blocks. Then let's go around and add some details to our roof trim. It's not the roof trim, this is like the roof support. Then put some trapdoors in the middle. Then grab your roof blocks. We're gonna start by adding them on the spruce planks. So again, this is a light texturing. You don't need to follow exactly along, but again, it's gonna mess with the material list a little if you decide to change a bit. So around that line, we're gonna use mangrove planks to make another outline around it. Now that we have this, we're ready to place our dark oak trim. Basically, it's gonna be slabs, dark oak slabs. Once connected, we're gonna sprinkle some dark oak trapdoor under, basically just at some points, in the corners and in the middles. Now follow along, grab the slabs of the roof, and we're going to be building this roof layer by layer. In the corners we're using full blocks, and in the long lines we're going to be using these slabs. Let's go inward and connect everything with full blocks, and in the corners also. If you have any feedback about the format of the video, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to improve the tutorials for our community. So just follow along, there won't be too much commentary here, but just focus. And again, don't stress too much about the texturing. As long as you keep building with the blue terracotta, the crimson, and the mangrove, it's gonna look great. We're nearing the tip of the tower, Now we're gonna place a blue terracotta and some crimson trapdoors around it. With a mud brick wall, we're gonna start our roof tip. And I love using brewing stand for tower tips. And we're gonna finish it off with an iron bar. The final part of the exterior is always decoration. So let's start with a small sign to the right of this tower. So here I'm using dark oak signs. They're like middle slabs. You don't have to. I think they look great. And also, no one ever uses enchanting tables as a prop. And I think it's very nice here. Now we're gonna go on the left side and we will be doing a bigger signage, just to sell the magic vibes. So again, we're gonna start with a barrel and then use the dark oak blocks to shape around it. Let me know in the comments if you do like using signs. Like right here, they look like middle slabs. Once we're done with our curvy support, let's use some chains to go down. Then again, we're gonna be using dark oak to work on this sign. But grab your glass blocks and crying obsidian and the mangrove roots. You can follow the sign, but if you have ideas to make your own signs, please do so. I always encourage creativity. And now it's time to light up the tower. So just follow along using chains and lanterns. The spruce fences also some places. And we're just gonna light up some area. If you want to add more lighting, you can do so. You can spawn proof the way you want with candles, glow lichen, etc. And then grab some leaf blocks. So again, you can follow exactly or just sprinkle in the same areas that I'm putting some. My general rule of thumb when I'm using greenery is just to place them at spots where it makes a bit of sense and not overdo it, just a couple. And you can also use vines in the base here and there. For the exterior part, we are done. Once inside, we'll start with a chandelier for lighting. Honestly, you can use magenta or purple stained glass, don't overthink it. Massive thank you to Achilles, my friend. They're the one who designed this interior back in the days. I did revamp it, but most of the placements are made by them. Their YouTube channel is gonna be linked in the description. Nothing screams magic louder than bookshelf, so let's build two large ones on both sides. This corner is the perfect spot for a small console table. We can place candles, flowers. So by using trapdoors, we're gonna build some shelvings on the wall. Shelving is a great way to use space efficiently. It adds extra storage and decor. Scaffolding for some lighting, some flowers, mushrooms on the floor. Again, you can use any flowers you want. And in the middle, I think this is a perfect spot for an ender chest. In this corner, we're gonna start building our ladder to go to the second floor. While at it, let's continue the ladder up to the last floor. We're gonna start this floor by making a large desk. So this interior is heavily decorated focused. It's not really on utilities. If you wish to use the space for, let's say, a storage wall, you can. I always encourage creativity. Now we're gonna do a little chair with a slab and a trapdoor. Under this window, I think it's a good spot to make like an amethyst crystal bucket. So we can use amethyst blocks and some clusters and loop around with some trapdoors. In this corner, we will be building a bookshelf. Here in front of the other window, we're going to be adding some storage and a plant on the corner. On this wall, we could use some shelving and then a bit more storage and some decors. Also, arches are always a nice way to decor walls. We're going to be adding arches on top of the window walls. To end this level, we're going to use the same chandelier design as the previous floor. Again, just place purple or magenta stained glass, it doesn't matter which one you place here. We're now ready to decor the balcony. Here is where we're going to be placing the enchanting setup. We will start with the bookshelves. And then just decor around it. Place the enchanting table and just a lantern on top of it. So on this left side, we will build a pillar so we can make another ladder to the last floor. This is the bedroom area. We'll start by decorating the ceiling with some stairs and planks. In the middle, we'll be placing a crimson fence so we can attach chains that goes down. This chandelier design is going to be slightly different. We're going to start with a wall, an end rod, and some stained glass on every side. In this corner, let's build tall candles. And then we can make our bed. For the walls, some banners can be a really cool addition. I will link a website simulator to make banners in Minecraft. It's gonna be in the description. Please experiment, it's really fun to make some designs with it. And let's complete our interior with some storage and a flower. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for future tutorials or any questions about this one, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Remember, keep building and keep dreaming. See you in the next video.